The NFL draft is this Thursday night. And of course, the Detroit Lions hold the 7th overall pick. And it's been a big change, a lot of holes left to fill. So we're bringing in the expert to break it all down. Logan Lamorandier, a Kalamazoo native, now writes for Sports Illustrated's All Lions. Logan, thanks a lot for taking the time. What are your thoughts right now, just days away from Thursday night?
It's going to be really interesting at pick 7 for the Lions. Considering where they're at in this rebuild, you just don't know what they're going to do because they need pretty much any positions on the table. There's only a couple that they can't take. And so they're probably going to take the best player available at 7. And you don't really know who that will be until the top 6 shake out.
Where do you see the Lions going? I mean, obviously, if the offensive lineman from Oregon is there, Penei Sewell, a lot of talk of him going to the Lions at 7, or do you see a potential trade down from Brad Holmes and the Lions?
I think a trade down would be a great option for the Lions if it's there. And we said the same thing last year. And sometimes it's just harder to actually do. It's a lot easier said than done type of thing. But Penei Sewell, if he's there, he's probably the second best player in this draft, the best non-quarterback player in this draft. And if he is there at 7, yes, the Lions should probably take him. And even though left tackle might not be a glaring need, Penei Sewell can still play at the right tackle spot and really give him a solid foundation going forward.
The future, if they were to take Sewell, I mean, you have Taylor Decker at left tackle, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, and then you'd have Sewell, and they'd all be signed through 2023. So that definitely gives you stability. And first-year general manager Brad Holmes was the director of college scouting for the Rams. So this is where he really makes his money, so to speak, in really his area of expertise. How excited are you just to see what he can do, not only with the 7th overall pick, but later on with the 4th and 5th rounder?
One of the reasons I was a big proponent of bringing on Brad Holmes was just because he does have a lot of college scouting experience, and that was his forte. That's what he's been good at. If you look at the Los Angeles Rams and how they've kind of built their roster over the years, they've found and hit on a lot of mid-round picks. And you can give a lot of credit to Brad Holmes on that. They haven't had a first-round pick in Los Angeles since Jared Goff.
I want to clear the air on this because a lot of people on social media, and I'm sure you've seen it, if Justin Fields is there, the Ohio State quarterback at 7, do you see any scenario where that happens?
The Lions really need to evaluate possibly selecting because he's a talent that you don't often see, especially having one fall into your laps at pick number 7. That's pretty rare. But at the same time, if there's a trade down opportunity, if another team really wants Justin Fields and the Lions are able to bring in more draft capital for Justin Fields, I think that should happen too. So at the end of the day, Jared Goff, I think, is the Lions quarterback. They're going to give him a chance. I don't see the Lions drafting a quarterback this year.
He is Mattawan High School alum Logan Lamorandier, and you can check out his work at Sports Illustrated, si.com/NFL/Lions. The NFL draft gets started 8 p.m. this Thursday night.